Are we live? You know what that means.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. All right, let me stop it. Where's the button? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, click over here. Who's here? Who stopped by to say hi today? Did you see the name of my live? Because there is something I want to talk about today. Tejas, you're the first one here. Tejas. And I'm not going to talk long today. I'm not, Tejas. Stop me. Because I have to go to another movie premiere. I don't know if you saw the name of my live chat today, but this week is so busy. And last night I went and saw the new Spider-Man movie. So good. So I wanted to talk a little about that, but I'm not going to give any kind of spoilers, no, because I would be mad if anybody gave me any kind of spoilers. So I'm not going to do that. But I just want to talk about how amazing it was. Like, it was, first of all, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. Spider-Man's always been, when I grew up as a little girl, I used to read the comics, and my dad, he collected comics, so I would read them, and we would go to, like, see the shows together, like, watch shows, the superheroes. Like, we were always big into the superhero stuff. So Spider-Man always was my favorite, always. And I watched all the movies, from the Tobey Maguires to the Amazing Spider-Man with the Andrew, what's his name, Garfield, and then the Tom Hollands. And I was always nostalgic over. I always thought Tobey Maguire was the best Spider-Man. And it wasn't until the last movie I started to warm up to Tom Holland. It wasn't. I even in the, what was it, Homecoming, the first one, right? And then they had Far From Home, and then they had this one, No Way Home. So anyway, it wasn't until the last one I started warming up to Tom Holland. And I'm gonna tell you, out of all the Tom Holland probably, all right, I'm gonna even say, out of all the Spider-Man movies that have been out from the Tobey Maguires, this was my favorite. I loved it. I was surprised by how much I loved it. I knew I was gonna love it, but I was surprised just how much I thought it was great. Oh, it brought the laughs. It did. And I don't know if y'all seen the trailers. I mean, the nostalgia. You see who they, from the trailers, some of the characters that come back, the nostalgia. But let me tell y'all, and y'all know it's not hard to get me to cry. Y'all know I will cry on the drop of a hat. But I needed like a box of tissues. I didn't bring any. And I was just bawling. I think it's just from like the sentimental moments where I started tearing up, just seeing some things that I loved on the screen, and then just from the tear jerking moments, I was crying. Let me check the comments, make sure I don't get behind. Namaste, meaning greetings. Namaste, Ian. Second love from India. Sending love back. How was it? Was so good, teachers. Is it true 2 other Spider-Man came or not? I cannot give spoilers. I cannot give any spoilers. I would not ruin that for y'all. I'm just going to say, like, I had certain expectations going into it. And I was like, oh, I hope this. And like, it just exceeded them. It just exceeded all my expectations. And it wasn't even from like the question of people saying that the 2 other Spider-Man. It was so much other things that happened to it. So many other, like, some characters that were revealed. I'm just telling y'all, it's so good. Your Christmas celebration was satisfying. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I mean, they sent me that camera and was like, start vlogging. So I was like, all right, and then they sent it for that movie, The Mitchells versus the Machine. So I was like, all right. But now it gives me some incentive to keep on doing little vlogs, bring my little camera I got that they gave me around and vlog. So I'm glad y'all left it, because I'm going to try to do more vlogs. I saw Miss India one. I was going to react to that too. But then I second guessed myself, because I was like, Like, I know how TV stations are and how they give copyright strikes because they just want to. So I was like, I know the Miss Universe was broadcast on like TV, so I was nervous to do any kind of reactions to that. But I watched it and I was waiting for Steve Harvey to mess up because that's what he always does. But I was cheering. I was like, oh, there's my girl, Miss India. You know, I was cheering for Miss India. She is third. Yeah, because who wasn't it? 2000. Well, because that was Miss World, right? Ashwarya Ray. Did she win Miss Universe? Well, she was Miss World. And didn't Priyanka? I thought those were the two. Maybe I got them wrong. Merry Christmas to you too, Tejas. I like the first Spider-Man movie hero. He looks innocent and suits Spider-Man to him. Like you're talking about like the original Tobey Maguire ones, Akil, because that's how I was like, Tobey Maguire will always be my favorite Spider-Man. And I don't know if it's just because it's sentimental to me and that's the first like kind of movies that I got into because I'm that old. But last movie, Far From Home, I started turning around. I'm like, I'm liking Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I'm liking him. This one just was like, it sealed it for me. Oh, he's such a great actor. And how like you will see Tom Holland tear up. Remember from Avengers, what Infinity War, when he was holding who was and he was like, "Don't leave, Mr. Stark." Remember that? And they had tears in his eyes. That was one of the most heart like tear jerking, hard pulling at the heartstrings moments in that movie. Out of everything that happened, that moment right there got me like what the most, and I was just bawling and I'm like, Tom Holland's great. And then this one, I just had that same kind of emotions. I was like, oh, Tom Holland, why you do me like this? Pretty nice to hear about your wonderful night. I'm pretty amazed by the storyline of the film. It just, I just don't see like how it could have got better. Well, you know what? Because Doctor Strange is in it. Doctor Strange is in the Spider-Man. So then I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know Doctor Strange because he's not my favorite. I don't know why I don't really like the Doctor Strange that much. So I was like, oh, Doctor Strange is in this one, and he's still not my favorite part of it. I think because I don't really like Benedict Cumberbatch. I call him Cumberbuns. I don't. I think you know why I always had a chip on my shoulder for him. The guy who plays Doctor Strange, and he's in like 1,000 other movies. Because one time I saw him at a premiere, and he was not was at the after party, and he was not very welcoming. Like I respect actors that are just kind of down to earth. You see them at the after parties, just people, just regular people, there, and they'll talk to you and take pictures. He was not very nice, the Benedict Cumberbatch. That's why I call him the Cumberbuns too, because he don't even. That's how much I'm mad. I was mad at him. I was like, He was not nice, and so then after that, I was like, I didn't like. When I see him in movies, I'm just like, I don't like him. I think he has a chip. Like I have a chip on my shoulder from him now. What did it say? Where am I at? I can't be that far behind already. No, here I am. Watch BB said, I like your action. Thank you. Were you on Spider-Man premiere? Oh, I was not at the premiere in LA. It was just like a premiere in my town. Because the premiere in LA was Monday night. So I wasn't at that one. I was just the one in town. But now I kind of wish I was there. Wait, but who is that? Ashish. I don't know who Ashish is. I will be in LA next month. Next month I'm going to LA for some awards with my friend. And then and that's like January 7th. And then I'm going to like the Sundance, like a film festival, the big Sundance Film Festival. I got the press. They invited me for press to go. And that's so I'm gonna be traveling a lot in January. I'll be there for like a week. So the award show, I'll be there only the weekend in LA. But then Utah is where Salt Lake City is where the Sundance film. So I'll be there for a week. It's gonna be busy next month. If it always wasn't busy today, that's why I have to leave early. because I saw Spider-Man last night, but then today I have to go to the theater to watch two new movies coming out. The Matrix that's coming out, the new Matrix movie, and then a cartoon. I'm bringing my daughter to see that. Sing 2 is coming out and I'm watching that tonight. And then this afternoon going to see the Matrix. So I'm telling y'all, I've been busy. It's gonna be a busy day. It's a busy week. Spider-Man. I too like first Spider-Man hero. He was. Tobey Maguire's still awesome. He's still one of the up there, but I came around to the Tom Holland. I got to know Shakuni's look and postures are exaggerated in TV series. He's not one eye blind or limbs. Well, I figured that. I figured that. It was just Indy won Miss World, Miss Universe together in 94. That was Ashwarya Ray, right? And 2000. Hi, Andrew H. Shubham. Did you see the videos of? No, I didn't. The leader. Uh-oh. I lost it. Oh, here. I was right. Ashwarya Ray, Miss World. Oh, and so she was both Miss World and Miss Universe. And Priyanka. Did I not call those? Oh, wait. Priyanka was Miss World. Never mind. I thought she was both too. So Miss Universe was Laura Dunn. Oh, so I thought Priyanka was Miss Universe too. I was close though. I'm pretty good at that. Tejas, were you impressed that I even got those? Probably not, because those are kind of known, right? You make cake at home on Christmas? We used to get cake at school during Christmas. We make like Christmas time. We make all kind of treats, cookies and cakes and like candies and a lot of times I make them and I'll give them out, for presents. Like I'll make all kind of different ones and put them like in a container together and give them out for presents. And a lot of times too, I'll make like a big container and Greg will bring it to work, to the hospital, to the healthcare workers there and stuff. So we do that. That's like a lot, like the week before. I'm really this next week, I'll be baking a lot. But we give them as gifts. Shakuni is not even revengeful and so mad. He was just shrewd fox. He tried to guide but supported. And I don't know who that's someone I haven't met yet. Ad Harma. Where is little Krishna pic on your wall? I know I should ask for some of that for Christmas gifts from my family. I'd be like, I want this and this and this. I did get a new one they sent me. Do you see right? The new Ghostbuster movie. They sent me the poster, but I need some new ones. I agree. Where am I at? Oh, hi, Avanish. Miss World 2021. December 16th. Oh, Miss India is one of the strongest candidates, but her roommate got COVID in India. Isolated. She got positive. Oh, that would be terrible. COVID, why are you trying to ruin everything? Ah, that would not be good. I'm going to be praying for that. And I'm telling you, I'm getting nervous too because I just said I'm going to like LA for award show and then the Sundance, like the film festival, and they are being strict. Like the film, especially the film festival. When we get there, first of all, we have to be vaccinated. 100%. I was like, that's no problem. I'm vaccinated. I got my card, got my booster shot even. I got all of it. But then when we get there, they will test also. Like anytime you go to an event or one of the showings, you have to have a test within 48 hours. And they have they said free testing on site. So like when we get there, we have to go get tested. And then 2 days, like we have to get tested all throughout the whole festival. I was like, they are not playing around, which makes you feel safer. Like I'm like, at least it makes me feel safer. But then I'm nervous because I'm gonna be traveling on a plane and I know I'm vaccinated, but sometimes you can test positive and not even know it when you're vaccinated because you don't have the symptoms, right? So now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be extra, like just because I don't want to test positive and not know it, and then have to miss out on it. It's scary when especially when it's like with your job. And hers, like that's even bigger to go to Miss World and she might miss out because she might be poor girl. I know, Shubham. That's another I should have put on my Christmas list. A cup with a crazy Amanda on it. I need some memorabilia with the crazy Amanda. I was even looking for on because I was looking for presents on Amazon and stuff. And I saw like this sign that lights up and you can put letters in it. And I was like, I should get that to say Crazy Amanda Reacts on it to have behind me and lighten up. Speaking of Amazon, I appreciate some people like was really worried about me. They had read that the crazy tornadoes hit like the US. Well, it was last Friday. And I was going to tell y'all that story because that was scary. It first touched down in Missouri. The first place it touched down was St. Charles County, the county I lived in, I'm gonna say. And then it jumped and it hit Kentucky and killed all the people. But yeah, it first came through here and it was scary. It was scary because first I didn't even know it was coming. The big tornado. I mean, it killed what, 100 people and stuff. I didn't even know it was coming. My dad, so about my daughter, she spent the night at her friend's. So she was at her friend's house. Zach, my son, he went to like the school event. So he was at a school event, and then me and Greg, we were going to a movie because I don't go to enough movies. I can I can go to movies every day, all day long. But that's we were going to see a movie Friday night, and then I get a text from my dad. He's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, bad weather." I'm like, "It's not even." Like I looked out, we were on our way driving to the movie. I was like, it's not even, it's like drizzling a little bit. And he's like, oh, it was bad here and it's coming through. Then I looked on my phone on the radar and it looked bad. Then when we're almost to the movie theater, the tornado sirens start going off. Where we pull up like, and then they're going off and the wind's blowing, and we ran into the theater. Then I was nervous. I was like, "Oh, Greg, let's check on the kids." So like I'm texting, and then Bella said she's in the basement at her friend's house. But then Zach, they were like, "Oh, we're in this building and it's all glass, and they have us all like in the middle, not leaving because it's too dangerous to leave the building with all the glass." And then I found out where the tornado came through over there. He was like the closest out of all of us. It was scary. But at least it didn't land like that. It came at like 65 miles an hour. So it went over, like came fast and went by fast. But then you like that was already scary. But to hear all the destruction that happened, like it went through Kentucky and killed like 75 people. And just across the river, it hit that Amazon building. Like that's like 15 minutes from my house. Hit this Amazon building and flattened, went through that and killed like a bunch of people. So hearing like the stories after that was, I was like, I didn't even know just how bad it was and how much in danger we was knowing how close. Thank you, God. I was praying. And then that's where I'm like, climate change, people don't want to believe it, climate change, but all this is December. Usually December where I live, there's snow on the ground, it's cold, and we're not getting tornadoes like this. It is still warm, like, it hasn't even really we haven't gotten any snow yet this year, and this is December. By Christmas, we usually will have gotten snow, haven't gotten any snow, and then it's been warm. Like, it's been well, we have Fahrenheit degrees, but, I mean, you can just tell, like, the climate is different. It's scary. Where am I at? Where am I at? I went going on, but I had to tell y'all that story because it was. And some people checked on me. They're like, I just read and heard about this. Are you okay? I was like, yes, we're okay. Rishi. Hi, Rishi. Hi, modern numbers. Remember, Amanda, what is the meaning of your name? Amanda means worthy of love or lovable. I always liked that, my name. I would always, when I first found out the meaning and I was a little kid, I bet my name means unlovable. I want you to meet Xi Jinping. No, what does it mean? Why you want me to meet him? Shabam. I'm a big fan of yours, ma'am. Oh, thank you, Subhashana. He's the biggest YouTuber from India. Oh, he creates comedy videos, and you had reacted to one of his videos. Oh, I remember the scary one. When it was like the Uber driver picks up the girl. I know which one, and then they trick you. Oh, that's him. Oh, I would like to. I'll have to see, cause I'll go to premieres and up in LA sometimes. I'll have to like. That would be fun. Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to try to find him if I'm at a premiere. Matrix movie is inspired by stories of Hindu. Really? I didn't know that. It's called Upnishan. Hi, Santiago. Oh, and Cassie. How you like? Oh, Cassie. I loved it. And this is from a Spider-Man. Like that's my favorite superhero. So already I'm like, I'm very critical about stuff in the Spider. When that's your favorite superhero, you get critical. This is probably my favorite Spider-Man movie. It was so good. Probably because it just like brought all the spike. You saw in the trailers all the villains. You had the Doc Ock. Who else was in the trailer that y'all saw? Because I don't want to give any spoilers. That's why I'm just talking about the trailer. Yes, the spiritual leader, which I posted in the FB group, he has totally changed the way you look at life, and you are gonna learn a lot from him. Well, I still have to I haven't deleted any, and I kept them in pending so I don't lose them because I plan to react to them. So I'm gonna get to it, Shabham. I'm gonna check them out. Love from all. Oh, thank you, Ganani. Hi, Cassie. There was a demon who be killed by son of mother goddess and Shiva. Therefore, as goddess first incarnated as Say. Oh, that's why she first incarnated as Say. Yes, my Christian neighbors give us Christmas snacks every year: cakes, cookies, marshmallows, and also we look. He's just making me hungry. When are you? I know I need the Maggie noodle. It's Santiago's birthday. You know what that means? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Santiago. Happy birthday, Mario and Luigi. I don't know which one it was, but happy birthday to you. The temple is, I just checked not long ago, Shubham, that it's open. I'm gonna have to wait though till after the holidays because we got with Christmas coming up and family. Noah's coming in the towns, but I checked and they do have some stuff open, and it's because it's on Sundays though, a lot of it. So that's why I'm like, oh, I'm a little nervous to go. I'm gonna have to admit, Shubham, because I'm like, what if I go there and I don't know what to do, and everybody's gonna know what to do and I'm gonna be there like sticking out like a sword. I wish I could go with somebody who like has gone before and can like show me things. This is why y'all need to live closer to me. Who wants to come live in the US? Who wants to be my neighbor after I just told the stories about the tornadoes getting worse? She was unsuccessful as her father became arrogant and Lord Shiva and a hermit god and didn't like his looks. I know. I reacted that when she emoted herself, and then I saw, and then he carried her out, and she was in flames. That part got to me. Oh yeah. Can you write the little Krishna real verse real? I'm sure you'll be curious to know what the inside. I actually, someone was it you that suggested that, and I even checked it out because they have a lot of other stuff. It was one of the videos, Pradyamna from that from the same YouTuber. I don't remember the name of the YouTuber, but has real verse, real Mahabharat also. And that one I was like, oh, then they had a little Krishna one. Then they had another one that interests me too, and I'm trying to remember it. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But the Mahabharat one also, I was like, oh, I want to check that one out. So you should expect that coming sometime. When you go out for festival, will you give sneaky peek or glimpse of your celebrations? Yeah, that's why I got my camera now. I'm gonna be vlogging it up. Sending love back, Vanashika Shaka. But she reincarnated Parvati, and they had a son called. He became commander. Oh, I didn't know that. The son. See, there is just so much. I learn a little bit, and then I find out there's so much I don't know. That's how life is when you're doing, learning about the Hinduism and stuff. Because there's so many gods and avatars and incarnations, and it's hard to keep them together. Where am I at? Hi, Bo Japari. I'm so bad at names today. Hi, Addie's vlog. Can also react to Rami and Rio. Oh, that's what it was. Radha Krishna Rio Unirounder. That's the other one I saw. The Radha Krishna and the Mahabharata. I wanted to check out all those. Oh, here it is. Shubham's gonna do his boom boom. Shubham, when Kamala Harris become first lady president, when will, oh, I guess when, right when you said, did that already happen when he got his procedure and she became president for a little, like a few hours? You, that means you're busy the coming days, so we will get less video. I'm gonna try to do, well, Christmas you might get less. Yeah, because Christmas isn't, it's only in a week. In a week. And I'm not prepared. So you might get some less videos next week, especially on Christmas. I ain't gonna be putting videos Christmas Day. So that's on the 25th. Or wait, Friday, Saturday? I'm trying to think what day the 20 is that Saturday? Well, it might be Saturday. So I don't usually put videos on the weekend anyway. But yeah, next week's Christmas, I'm be busy. Where's Miss Vicky? I don't, this Vicky has not been coming here to the lives, but he sure will put some like comment and give me reactions making me mad and request in the group. And then he commented on that reaction. He gave me a Ritik that made me mad and he was laughing. So I was like, Vicky's still up to his old tricks. He's still around. I guess busy also, tricking other people. You should pre-record it and upload when you'll be busy coming days. We're gonna miss you so much. Oh, I know, Shubham. I'm gonna try. That's my plan. It don't always work out. Addie's vlogs. Hi. If Miss India won Miss World, this will be the third time India would won both titles together in the same year. Now I wish Priyanka won both. Just to be like, oh, three that the same person won both. But no, it's still, you're still right. It still counts. Just Priyanka should have. I told y'all I finally watched that Jonas Brothers roast, and she was, because only for her. But I was surprised about the other Jonas brother that's married to the girl from Game of Thrones. I didn't know he was married to her. How do those goofy boys get those beautiful women? I still don't understand this. How that goofy Nick Jonas, he must be super nice. That's all I can say. But the way they were roasting him, it didn't seem like it. I was like, he sounds like he's got to be nice. If Priyanka loves him, then he's good in my books, is what I say. I don't know when we got addicted to your reaction videos daily. Oh, Shubham. How do you cut a cake? And hey, I remember this, Shubham. You got to cut it down this way first. And then like that. Oh, you ain't getting me this time, Shubham. I'm excited for 19th in my church family party. Oh, that'll be fun. December, Christmas Eve. Your mom's birthday's on Christmas Eve? Oh, well, have a great time, Cassie. I do. I love the holidays. And mostly it's the family celebrations. Like I said, my family's coming in town. Little Noah's coming in town to visit. I'm gonna have him over, just going to everybody's house and spending time with family. And it's just the part leading up to it is stressful. Buying like the kids the presents and wrapping presents and making all the cookies and cakes that we talked about. And well, we already got the tree up. You saw that video. I'm gonna have to vlog though. I promise y'all, I'm gonna have my little camera that I got out and do some vlogs. Maybe that's what I'll put up instead of like other reactions during the holidays, just stuff that I'm busy doing. Would y'all like that? I can't promise. Wear a necklace someday and come live. No. When I'm hanging out, like when I'm just so busy, y'all lucky. Did I brush my hair today? That's what I'm like. Did y'all? I think I brushed my hair. Hi, Ditz! Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, I'm glad y'all coming to say hi. I lost my spot though. Here I am. Tejas. Hindu has Kundali. Kundali is an astrology book of that person. It is used to see the future and also before marriage as boy and girl as a match. Matches well, then they marry. Is it like your horoscope reading? Well, you said it's an astrology book, but of that person, probably like of the time they were born and how the like the star is that what it I want one. I want a Kundali. I tell you, I always have like been interested in the astrology. That's what I look. I'm in astrology, zodiac sign. I have like the Scorpio. I always relate to all the Scorpio stuff. I even have a tattoo with a scorpion because I was so proud of my Scorpio. I do. Do you know where it is? Can you guess? It's not in any bad places. Oh, you're getting a tablet for Christmas. Oh, my kids aren't here. I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting them. Well, Bella, her big gift is she needs a new bed. Like her bed. So that's like I want to fix up her room, and I got her new bed and stuff. And then Zach's big gift. I mean, they get clothes and things like that, but his big gifts is gonna be a boxing thing, like a boxing bag and all that, because he's down there playing video games or something and yelling and he's like, I punched my wall, which is a concrete. So I was like, I'm gonna get him one of those, but I was like, dude, you can't be punching the walls when you get upset at your video game. So that's what I got him. We'll see if it changes from him punching the walls to punching the bag, but that was the reason I got that. Is the name of a city there. I heard of that. I don't know if it's a city here. Is there a Santiago here? But I thought the same thing too. I was like, "Oh, Santiago sounds like the name." I kind of thought it was like a name of a city in like South America. I could be wrong. Y'all know I am with geometry. Or I said geometry, geography. I hope to see Spider-Man on movie theaters. Oh, so good. It's so good, Cassie. J. My ear. There are few love marriages, so they don't match. There are few love marriages, so they don't match Kundali. There are few love marriages. Like arranged, you mean? Because I remember that so they would do like a Kundali because they would arrange it and see first if their Kundalis match up. Do I say that right? Kundali? At the time when they're worshiping, they sing beautiful songs of Krishna that time. I wish I had a friend to go with me, Shabam. I'm gonna be nervous going by myself for the first time. Just because I feel like I won't know what to do. And then people like I'll just be standing there and not knowing what to do. I wish I had a friend. They also have online services. I was like, so maybe I should go first to online and try to like watch first and see. Don't see Mahabharata. Spoiler alert. Oh, like the video? Because I've been watching it. What do you they still haven't fixed my subtitles on it. I'm still mad about this. My subtitles still not fixed, but they said they're working on it for the little Ganesh reaction. No, I haven't. Because I found another one too. I was gonna do Little Hanuman. I think that's the one too, Shubham. I was like, oh, I should do the little Hanuman first, just while I wait for them. But I need to write them. I have a list of stuff. Y'all, I'm so stressed and my list keeps growing. I think just because this is a busy time of year as far as work. I mean, look at all the movies coming out and everything I have to cover. Plus, with the holidays, I'm like, I wish like it would be opposite. I wish this would be easy time in work so I have more time to like get ready for the holidays. But no, it's always like Christmas time, holiday season is always my busiest. What's Dee Dee is, hold on. Aunt or sister. Why do I shove him? What you see how my memory is? Gigi is sister, younger sister. Gigi is younger sister. Dee Dee is older sister or older aunt or maternal aunt. You vlog so well, very confident, and also handle camera well. Waiting for my thank you, Teachers. The last avatar is Kalki is yet to come. Oh, here, listen. Kalki though look like like a little scary, didn't he? Like he was I was like, "Whoo," when Kalki comes. All right, it's an ancient nuclear weapon which is terribly destructive and weapon of Lord Brahma. It can dry up rivers, destroy an entire civil. Oh, Anion. So did my trailer, my little reaction to that motion picture drop? Because yeah, I saw that. Well, you know what got me interested was it said that movie coming out, that Brahmastra Part One, Shiv, and I was like, oh, is that the Lord Shiva? And then I was like, oh, I saw the trident and everything. But yeah, I was wondering. So it's an ancient nuclear weapon and a weapon of Lord Brahma. It can dry up rivers, destroy. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. But it's not coming out till like September next year. I was like, why y'all bringing out these, getting me all excited, and then I gotta wait almost a year to visit the temple. Go to so at the time you will regret if you're unable to find out who you are and where you will go and how the system works. I know, Dream. That's how I'm feel, Dream. Like I'm gonna get there and then not know what to do. I feel like I should have somebody to go with. But maybe I'll do like watch online stuff first because I know they have some online services. Like they just stream some of their services online. Difficult when your time is changing. It's okay if you take a week off for Christmas. Please show your cake. All right, I'm gonna try to show more of my vlog and stuff. Have you not seen Ritik's new photo shoot? No! Go look at this now. Wait, is it on his Instagram? Remember Tejas when I messaged him on Instagram and he never replied to me? Is it on? Are we gonna do it? This is a live reaction of his new. Already, I see something. Is this it? The appreciation for I endorse the Beardo official. Why are they only showing the shoulders though? Why do they only want to show this? They're only showing the top. We need to see abs. Is it? Wait, is it? What is he saying there? What's that mean? Is he calling for me? Is he saying? Is that like? Is that Amanda? Is that? Is he calling for his? Look how y'all got me. I don't even know what I was talking about before. T just you said Ritik, and now I had to go check it out. Gave you video of Kanga. That wasn't right, Shubham, was it? That's why. That's why me and Vicky. I can't trust Vicky. I cannot trust Vicky. Where am I at? Oh, hi, entertaining MK. I'm doing good. Disney's doing Strange World animated movie. I don't know what I should have asked. You know, I miss little Noah. Oh, Chili and Big Daddy too. Trina's secret tradition. Katrina's secret condition to marry Vicky. No, you're confused. Priyanka has won Miss World. Yeah, I know I got that wrong. I think she should have won both. But I don't know the other girl. I shouldn't say that. The other girl might be great too. It's famous here. Do you sing jingle bells, jingle all the way? Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Hey! Where exactly is Bethlehem where Jesus was born? Did you visit there? I mean, it's Israel, right? Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Israel, all of them right there. I've never visited like Israel. And I know a friend who is, well, I have a friend who's Jewish, and she was going to actually go visit at the end of this month. But Israel's real strict with COVID, right? Like Omicron, one thing hit, and they done closed all their borders to everybody. So her trip was canceled. I was like, well, that's good them being safe. Please reply. I'm a big fan. Hi, Amrith. And Spider-Man is releasing December 16th. So tomorrow, here too, it's releasing tomorrow. That's what I get the early screening, so that's why I saw it early. But yeah, it's the same here. Attack and John and 28th. Oh, I saw. So I did a reaction attack. I've been trying. Have y'all noticed? I've been trying to like put some different times on my react when I release them because I was like, I have to try to think of like the time change and when it's daytime there and nighttime there. So I was like, let me try to space them out. So I actually reacted to that attack teaser trailer. and then it's gonna be coming up tonight, right? I think I scheduled it for tonight. See, I schedule. Yes, Kundi is like astrology or person. It could be prepared from Kundi app. Oh, we have an app. What's it? The Kundi app. I'm gonna have to check mine out. Please reply. I'm a big fan. Thank you for being such a fan in Kerala, India. I like the family short videos that you posted. Ah, thank you. That was with there was dancing, Greg, and that was my sister, my mom, all dancing for the healthcare workers. New Delhi. New Delhi's the capital. Shubham's always giving me the quizzes. This is the sad part, Shubham. I know more though. I think if you took like the average, just Americans say, and ask them these questions, I probably am answering more right than most will. That's how sad it is here, and how we don't know things like outside of this country. That's how sad. Like we are very intracentric, what they want to say, right? Only pay attention to their country, what's going on here, oblivious to the outside world. Most people here are very much that way, and could like they wouldn't. They'd be like India. They probably couldn't even tell you where India was on a map. A lot of people. If you were like gave them a globe and was like point, I can point to India. Don't even. I know where it is, but I'm saying like that's you ask the majority and be like, "Where's India?" I bet you the majority of people don't know, and that's even sad. As little as I know, because you always quiz me. I'm like, I don't know to teach, or I say teach. Shubham, I don't know. Especially when it comes to the geography, it's just not something we spend a lot of time on here in like schools and stuff. I don't know. We'll learn a lot about American history. We'll learn, oh yeah, they'll tell us down the American Revolution. Like they will, I mean, years and years they give you American history like in schools, but like out world history, not so much. Geography, not that much. Oh, I didn't pronounce Kandy right. Have you visited India? Not yet. That is my number one destination I want to go to. Don't pronounce oh, I'm not gonna be able to say it. Kind of sa da Dali. Say it. I don't understand. I don't understand the Shubham. Dali. Am I saying it's not do I say Kandali? It's not Dali, it's Dill. Say it Dill. Kandil. Is that right? Kandi. Kandi. Hanuman ate the sun thinking that it was an apple in his childhood. How many things, for example, this year is very lucky for me after this 2030. Oh, I want to. All right, I'm going to have to get the app. Oh, your gemstone's ruby. I have to wear it, but I don't like wearing any jewelry. I don't wear much either. I mean, I wear my wedding ring, and then I wear this ring, and this is like a mother's ring. So see how it has names here? Which name is that? I think that's is it. One of them says Isabella and one says Zachary, and that's like their birthstones for each, which is neat because each of them have kind of a greenish birthstone that goes with their month. My birthstone is like a yellow. It ain't even cute. November, it ain't a cute birthstone. For your pre-recorded videos, Dee. Oh, see, Gigi, Dee, older sister. I got the. Isn't I thought Gigi was younger sister. But I got it right. And mama is uncle. Mommy is the aunt, right? Mother's brother, wife, and his wife, mommy. Cha. Oh, this is one I don't remember. Cha's his younger brother. Oh, the opposite. So mama, it would be the older. No, the father's. Kalki was born in Tibet region in Brahmin family, which is now China. What is your favorite reaction video? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. That's a tough one. I like the one. I mean, I ones that stand out are ones that I do get tricked on, like when Vicky just tricked me with the Ritik Roshan. But then remember, one of the oldest ones I have, and it's in my like top 5 most popular, is the Imran, the serial kisser guy. And that one I had no idea. That's when I just started reacting to like the Bolly, just learning about everything. And right away they're like, react to this. And I fell in love with a lot of the Bollywood movies and stuff because I was like, oh, it's just wholesome and sweet, and they dance and they don't get like too sexual, because Hollywood will, they will. They'll get sexual and kissing on screen, but this, I just loved it because it was different and colorful and fun, and they're real shyish in that way. They don't get. And then they told me, "Oh, react to this," and it was that serial kisser they about made out on screen and got all dirt. And that's one that stands. I don't know if it's my favorite, but one that stands out that I was most shocked over, because I was not expecting that. But I wouldn't say that's my favorite because that was more embarrassing. Like I think I turned red watching that one because I was like, I didn't know that they had videos like that in the Bible. I didn't. I was like, oh, this is more wholesome stuff. And it doesn't get dirty. I like it. And they sing and dance. This is my kind of movies. And then they gave me that one and it shocked me. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's hard. I don't know if I have a favorite that just stands out. Maybe anything my boyfriend's in. I remember when well, war movie came out and him and Tiger was together. That was nice. I don't know. It's hard to pick one. It's my state. Its capital city is Mumbai. Oh, okay. Was I right with New Delhi? now, now I'm second guessing it. Teaches. I did. I did react to it. It should have like went live, like when we're doing my live. I do have to go soon. Let me try to catch up because I have to go to see the Matrix this afternoon. Are there more than one Spider-Man in the movie? Rohit, I can't. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. I can't tell you. Maybe if you message me secret. But I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Yes, nuclear weapons have been used before. Life has been destroyed several times, and the cycle continues rebirth. Cited next year's Spider Man. Oh, I know, Across the Spider Verse. That's going to be a good one. There's so many. Pinocchio, Chip and Dale. Look, Cassie has made her list. Ritik's photo shoot picture. Maybe it was not posted, but you will find on. I'm going to have to look, Tejas. I just want to go back and look at those shoulders. That's what I'm going to do after I go. My favorite. Oh, she's beautiful, Shabam Aishwarya. Those eyes. I think that's what too. I always have liked, even like, I've always been a sucker for green eyes. Greg has green eyes. I think that's probably one of the things that strike me most about people. I look at their eyes. Ritik, I mean, that's what the eyes just get me on anybody. Like the most, I mean, I could look at Ritik and be like, ooh, the abs and this. But first thing I notice about him is eyes. My husband, first thing I noticed, he has the green eyes, the eyes. Ashwarya Ray, those beautiful, I'm an eyes person. I am. When they say, what's your favorite, like, quality and look at, like, physical feature, I'm like, their eyes. That's the first thing I look at. Oh, Kalki will marry Vish Devi. Israel hosted the Miss Universe beauty pageant this year. Oh, it was there. Oh, I didn't know that. Movie and both hit Richter trailers today. What are your plans for reaction videos? I posted one. I did new trailers today because there was a couple I wanted to do that they were talking about with the Shiv, the Brahmastra motion picture poster, and then I did the attack one, which is coming later. Like it'll be my time, so it'll be tomorrow. You, I guess. After what years, he would be born and on Earth, but will not be human. Song Jingle Bells is one of your favorite. My favorite is Ritik Roshani. Always motive. Oh, me and you, lion, the lion, me and you. You don't like him like I like him though, huh? Because that's my boyfriend. Takes million of years. Takes million of years to be born as human again. Also waited for millions of years. Say to be born as Bhavani. Compared to them, you get the trophy Rohit said. He said, most Americans don't know nothing. It's true. It's sad. Like we even have sometimes they'll show like clips of comedy shows where they'll go on the street and ask just the normal American, like easy questions that about things happen in the world. They're like it could even not even who's a PM of Canada. I mean, because Canada's our neighbor. You should know Justin Trudeau. Like those would I would say you would ask any 10 Americans, maybe one of them knows. That's how little they know of just stuff that they should. Or that's always the funniest too. Point out they ask them to point out where Canada is. They might be even some Americans that couldn't even do that. Will point the wrong place. I don't know if they would point the wrong place for the US, but they might point for the wrong place for Canada. The channel name is Madre Dasha, Dream said. In US, most people don't value food also. They are not even aware how hungry people all over the world. UN warned this winter 50 million Afghan people sleep hungry. They need humanity. Even in not even in the world, like even here in the US, there's people that go hungry and it's sad. Because what did they like Biden passed this like when he first came in all package, all his packages that people like, oh, inflation and adding to the deficit, but they didn't care when they passed tax cuts for rich people. They wasn't complaining, but when it's always for people in need, that's when you hear people complain. I'm like, that don't even make sense. When we're giving the people in need, you want to complain, but then when we're getting cuts and helping rich people, they don't say nothing. But this year we had for people that made under a certain amount, they gave like it's called and had children. It was called the child tax credits, and they put certain amount in. I think it was like up to 250, 300 a kid, but up to two kids. So you only can claim two. Anyway, you have to make under a certain amount and you have to have kids, but it was to help like child poverty. And they said they it cut doing this past year, cut child poverty, child hunger like almost in half. Like that's how many even in our own country we have this many going hungry. And we're supposed to be the richest country in the world and we can't even do do right to feed our own children that are going hungry. It's sad. It's sad. I'm with you, Shubham, on that. Born in Bethlehem. Amen. Hi, Prim. I am. What did Prim say? Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. I'm not too far behind, I think, on comments, though. Oh, here they are. I am actor. Lots of love from Gujarat. You're a Gujarat actor. I don't know. Where's Gujarat? Look, I'm just talking about what Americans don't know nothing. And I'm like, I don't know where Gujarat is. I can tell you where India is. And I can tell you some of the places around it. But if you'd like tell me different cities and areas in it, that's where I'm like, I don't know. That her father sold his 9-year-old daughter to 65-year-old man, and they got married to him for money so they can buy food. That's terrible. Family member late in them. So buy food from that money to other family members to buy the other families. Guy was beaten the little girl, so her father was crying. Oh, Shubham, don't get me up crying. That's terrible. Tejas, I know. All right, I got 6 minutes, Tejas. 6 minutes, and I'm leaving. I said I'll be on 1 hour today, so let me try to catch up. Whenever you get time in a month, just one day, please give some food to the needy who's actually hungry. The blessing they give is on your new year. I do. I donate. So, like, you see how I stock up on food because that's always one thing. I'm like, I want to be prepared. But when it starts getting like a lot, like we have donations. We'll give to like the local food banks. I give to the local charities, like clothes that we outgrow and stuff. We're very like make sure to give, and that's why I think I was talking about last week. I never will pass by anybody on the street that asks for money. I mean, if I don't have any, that's one thing. But I've even been known, like, I've seen people ask for money and I've given them like my lunch. I was like, because I can buy another lunch, giving them like my lunch before. And people are like, why do you do that? Sometimes they just use that money to buy drugs or like that's what people have in their head. They'll just use that money to buy drugs or alcohol. And I'm like, if they do, then that's on them. But at least like for me, I know that if someone comes in need, I'm never gonna pass them up. If they do that with the money, that's on them. But at least I know because what if they really did need it and needed food? I'm not gonna be the one to be like, oh no, I'm not giving you that because you might. No, no. And people will think that. I don't know if they just have that in their head as a way to make them feel better for not giving, but I'm with you on that, Shubham. I'm with you on that. And I lost my space. I beholder. Did I oh wait here. By beholder. Most people US ignorant. I saw watching Richter Roshan Cream Pour. Oh holy night. Oh holy night. Oh, and Silent Night. Oh, I love the Christmas songs. World Peace is here. That's what I'm talking about, world. I love that name. What you give Spider-Man at a scale of 10? I'm telling you, Rohit, and I said this earlier, I don't know if we're here. Like, I've been a fan of, and I was always original movies, Spider-Man movies, like with Tobey Maguire. They were always my favorite. It wasn't until Far From Home where I start to like Tom Holland. Never like the Andrew Garfield ones, the Amazing Spider-Man ones. I'm always like, those are like the worst on the list, you know? This might be my favorite one of all of them. Like from all the Tobey Maguires, the Andrew Garfield, like all the Tom Hollands, this might be, and I think it's just because it has everything. You know, it brought back the old villains that you saw in the trailers. I'm going to tell you what else happens, but just it just had the nostalgia. It had the, you know what? The only thing that made me kind of sad, and this is just because I'm a fan of Spider-Man and I was just like, oh, I wish they had a Stan Lee cameo, right? Like, doesn't that make you like it makes me sad now watching movies and then knowing he's gone and he wasn't able to film like his little cameos and that's the only thing I was like, oh, I wish it had. I was thinking that in the movies, wish it had like the classic Stan Lee cameo, but it was my favorite Rohit. It was my favorite. I'm trying to think of things I didn't like about it. It was long. I mean, what was it, like 2.5 hours long? It was long, but it didn't feel like it. And even when it ended, I'm like, oh, I don't want it did. You know? It was so good. Shubham. Why is Elon Musk being criticized? Uh-oh. Where am I at? Criticized after he was Times Person for the Month Americans only because he didn't pay the taxes earlier. They just say a lot of people don't like Elon. They say he's a jerk. You know? Like he's up in there and he's like one of the richest people here and criticizes about paying his taxes and like and that's what I think. Right now, America, a lot of people are fed up with like the rich getting all these tax cuts, all these tax like they pay less in taxes than like the normal people percentage wise, like if you made $100 and it's 10% tax and you pay, your $10, and then they make $1 million and they have less than 10% they have to pay. They're not paying their fair share. So like, and rich people, they have even like Warren Buffett, who's one of the famous rich billionaires over the years, he's even come out and said, yeah, it's not fair. So I think that's why Elon's coming out and he's like one of the richest and he's complaining about paying taxes when everybody knows that they don't pay their fair share. That just makes him a jerk. And then he's gonna and then when they had what did he get all his money from like because he's from South Africa, right? And then his wasn't his dad like own of this company that they mine jewels and so he on top of it it's like not even that you worked hard to get where you were, you had a rich father who gave you things. I mean he did work hard and had some good, I mean the Tesla, I want a Tesla, I want an energy efficient car. Oh, you got me going on about him. Like I could go on about him, how I don't really like him either. Hrithik Roshan Kapoor. Have you watched Hrithik War movie? Because of yeah, I was just talking about, were you here when I was talking about that lion? Riddick and Tiger? His entry, yes, and the songs. Oh, I reacted to him. Look him up. Woo! Just thinking about it. Volume FYI, we like Riddick the most. His muscles. That's a lion. Don't lion. You're gonna get me jealous. That's my boyfriend, you know. New Harry Potter. I know. All right. Oh, it's all right. Let me get through the comments because I gotta go. I can't wait for the new Fantastic Beast, Cassie. Any religion, it says if any person around us is hungry, night shouldn't sleep, finishing their meals and letting them sleep. Shubham, I agree. It's always been a war zone. King of Afghanistan demolished Lord Shiva's temple, called that, and looted everything. So it's not like they're cursed for doing that. You're saying, huh? The temple was made because the place Lord Shiva set the moon on his forehead. Gurdjieff gave a pretty good idea. Good. You gave a pretty good idea. I'll just privacy it. Yes, Rohit. I don't want to give any spoilers. Don't let us miss you coming days. Pre-record videos, Amanda, when you do some how about heart reactions. I'm waiting for my subtitles to get fixed for that. But wait, if Amanda becomes the monk. What? I'm becoming a monk. Like Russian introvert best. I think I've done that. Look it up, The Lion. I've done a lot of the videos from the war movie, like a lot of reaction. Yes, US has reverse system. Rich pays less tax. Here, rich pays more taxes, which the way it should be. And they know it's not right. And that's why Elon complains about it. So I'm like, you're looking like a bigger jerk because you know it ain't right. Trump, no, don't even put us together, Shubham. You know better. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all one thing before I go. All right, before I go, hold on. Reactor Shardevi. Oh, I know. Shardevi. All the looted wealth should be retired to India. But right, this is the last thought, I'm going. Shubham will like this. Because, Zachary, my son, he's real like he'll have girls like come visit. And I was like, you're your girlfriend? And he's like, no, like he's real private. He don't like to tell us nothing about girls or if he has a girlfriend. I'm like, is she your girlfriend? And or if he's talking to girls, he's so private. But he finally told me that he had a girlfriend. And it was a different girl than I thought, because he was having this girl over and he's like, oh no, she's just a friend. But they both have the same name. I won't tell you the name. They both had the same name though. So I was like, oh, and he's like, this is my girlfriend. And I thought it was the other girl. I was like, oh, is it her? He's like, no, it's a different one. And so I was asking about her, questions. I saw a picture. I was like, oh, she's cute. Then he's going to tell me, Shubham, you ready for this? That she is a Trump lover. That she, do you know how upset I was all that night? I was like, Zach, how do you know? And he's like, oh, I saw a flag at her house. I was like, well, maybe just the family. Okay. And then I was going through everything. I'm like, oh, Zach, why couldn't you get a boyfriend? Is that terrible? I said, get a boyfriend over a Trump lover. I was like, oh, or, anything. I'm like, that was like the worst news he could have dealt. So anyway, they're having problems, I guess. It didn't last long. And I was like, see, that's what you get. That's what you get if you're going to have a girlfriend that's a Trump lover. That's what you're going to get. Hopefully, I was like, is it her or just the family? I was asking. He's like, I don't know. She don't talk about it. I mean, kids that age, they're not political anyway. But he did tell me that. I don't know if he told me just to mess with me. Because I was like, I don't want him in my house. I don't want Trump lovers up in my house. Yes, to Shubham, you know how upset I was. I was texting my family. I was like, I got terrible news. And they're like, what's wrong? Like they thought something was really wrong. Boyfriend over Trump love. Yes, Joshua Stark. I was like, Zach, why couldn't you get a nice, like maybe black trans boyfriend? I was saying all the things like most people would not want to have, like, especially racist. Oh, you can't have a black girl, or you can't be gay. And that. I was like, have please one of those over Trump lover, please. I was texting them like, oh my God, I just heard the worst news. And they were like, I scared them. They're like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I told them, and I was like, I mean, I'm telling you, Rohit, I'm joking. I'm joke, but I mean, still, it probably wouldn't like if he came in and was like, I have a boyfriend, I would probably been like, oh, okay, supportive, like, okay, let's talk about it. You're young, like want to talk about it, support. But then you're gonna tell me that's the one thing I was like, oh no, we can't have this in the family. No, I can't have little MAGA babies, grandbabies running around. I can't have it. I can't have no MAGA grandbabies. No. I actually got to see a local early screen No Way Home. I hope you don't mind. I came through this thing here. Oh, Joshua Stark. I know you're joking, and that was Rohit. Joshua Stark. I mean, I'm going because I have to go see The Matrix now, Joshua, but it was really my favorite Spider-Man movie out of all of them. Like out of all the Tom Holland movies, of course, all the Andrew Garfield ones, I didn't even like those. And then out of even all the Toby ones, this was my favorite spot, and probably because it had everything. Did it not? People ask what I should rate it between 10, and I'm like, I really like on a scale of 1 through 10, and I'm trying to think. I'm like, is there even a reason to like give it a notch down from a 10? I'm trying to think of reasons. I mean, there was just so much, and I saw it last night to unpack still that, and it's hard because I can't talk, like I can't come home and talk. So I talked to Tessa this morning. Me and Tessa was talking about it all morning, but it's hard because it's not like I come home and talk to Greg. So I had nobody to talk to about all the stuff going in my mind about it. All right, y'all. I gotta go because I'm going to see The Matrix. I gotta leave soon. But I'm glad you stopped by, Joshua. And I'll be back next Wednesday. I will. Until next time, y'all. Take care of each other. Be safe. Be happy. Love you guys. Mwah! Oh, what do you say? Not gonna lie. First, go and see a Spider-Man movie. It's not my favorite. Oh, see, it's not. Oh, well, I don't include Into the Spider-Verse. I'm talking about the live action ones. I haven't even thought about it compared to Into the Spider-Verse. I don't know. I still might like. No, I don't know. I see. I have so much to still, but it was my favorite, even out of the first ones with Tobey Maguire. I loved this one. Probably because it had just so much nostalgia. Like I said, from the trailers, you see all the villains coming back. All right, I ain't gonna say no more. I don't want to spoil anything. I can't wait till y'all see it. We don't know live stream Matrix will be chilling too. Oh, talk after I see the Matrix. There's just so much. And then tonight, that's why I won't be able to, because tonight then I go see the Sing 2, and then like, and then I have to finish The Witcher season 2. And Joshua Stark, I got the Cobra Kai season 4 screeners, which I already watched. Just so much good stuff is coming up. Oh, there's so much to talk about, but I have to go. Oh, stop it. The Hello Peter. Joshua Stark, you know what got me? How do I say this? Lawyer? Is that all I'm gonna say? That's the part I screamed in the theater. I was like, yes! And even Tessa was like, because I was asking her about it. And she was like, oh, when that part came up, she's like, I thought of you immediately. All right, I'm going. I love you guys. I know it's hard to go. But I'll talk to y'all later. Next week I'll be on. Till then, take care of each other. Love you. Bye, guys. Bye.